Well, good morning, and welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Officer, on the panel for this post-match show away to St Johnstone is the legend that is Stardog, and the guy is Fox. Evening, lads.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hoping I'll get a wee result today, mate. Another 3 points in the bag.
Here, mate. Here. Nice to hear you sounding bright and breezy, mate. How are you,
Bright
Fox?
and breezy.
Anything but. Good morning.
If people wouldn't know the morning he done before the show started, they'd see him in a different light, wouldn't they?
Oh, for God's sake. Aye, we'll not say what his problem is, eh?
No, but he might have to disappear shortly.
Aye.
Anyway, I've got the team. You ready for it, Stardog?
I'm so, mate.
Right, here we go. You ready? All I'm saying is, have you got the tissues? McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Hallander and Barisic, same back four. Davis, Jack and Aribo. Ojo, Barker and Morelos. So, looks like a straight 4-3-3. Two changes to the starting lineup. Aribo comes in for Kamara and Barker comes in for Scotty Arfield. Substitutes: Foderingham, Kamara, Arfield, Edmundson, Defoe, Halliday and Stewart.
I'm sorry, Ox, can you run back early substitutes again, please? I never heard Nico Katic's name.
I'll just give him again, yeah. Wes Foderingham, Glenn Kamara, Scott Arfield, Edmundson, Jermaine Defoe, Andy Halliday and Greg Stewart.
So it wasn't a mistake the first time. Katic isn't in that team at all again.
No. He's not in the squad, and neither's Andy King, which a lot of people were tipping him for a start, Fox. You better talk, Fox. He's away for a greet.
I thought he was a cert to start today.
He may have a wee knock.
King. Oh, no. Well, he wasn't on the part on Thursday night for very long, was he?
Aye, King. No, I'm talking about Katic. I thought King would have been involved today, aye. Aye, I did. So, but 4-3-3, Aribo in for Kamara, more attacking in the midfield, two wingers again instead of the one, really, because Scotty Arfield plays all over. And then we'll get Scott Arfield to bring off the bench to change it up. Stardog.
Aye, I like the set up of the team. It's an attacking team. Aribo and Kamara's are just kind of sort of like for like. Maybe Aribo gives you a wee bit more going forward and things like that. More chance of him getting a goal than there is probably Kamara. But aye, it's a good set-up. It's an attacking set-up. It's a team that should get there and comfortably win that game. The Katic thing's starting to get to me now, mate. I mean, is he injured? Gerrard said the other night it was purely tactical. So I'm starting to get worried for Big Nico now. But I'm glad to see Jorge made the bench.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Edmundson.
Jorge Edmundson.
Fox 4-3-3. Barisic keeps his place. I don't think that'll be a surprise. He played well.
I'm not surprised that he kept the back four the same because they actually played well on Thursday night. Both Barisic and Tav gave us a bit of a threat down the wing, and Goldson and Hallander were quite solid at the back. So that looks kind of a strong back four for us. Quite happy with that.
Because he's the skipper, and he's never been known to tell lies. He's heard that Katic has got a thigh strain, Stardog.
Well, I suppose that makes me feel a wee bit better.
A thigh strain. But Skipper's never been known to tell stories, has he, Fox?
No, never. He's an innocent man. So he keeps telling us.
We just need to go win the game, get the game going, get Kamara on for Stephen Davis, 3-0 up.
Yeah.
I'm being a bit optimistic, I know, but Kamara on for Stephen Davis. After Morelos can walk after the match ball, but after his hat trick, the 4 comes on. And we also take Ryan Jack off and give him a rest as well. How's that sound? Perfect game?
Sounds perfect to me, mate. As long as we get the 3 points, we can get a couple of key players off. With maybe half an hour, 25 minutes to go. That would absolutely suit me, mate. I'm not expecting hundreds of goals today, Ox, but I'm expecting a comfortable victory. I do think we'll win 3-1 today. Got a good wee feeling about it. I expect Alfie to get a couple of goals.
I would like us to keep another clean sheet, Fox, just for momentum for the defence. I think that could be important. Oh, we seem to have lost Fox. I'd like to keep a clean sheet for the defence because I think it's important if we can do it. They get momentum as well.
Aye, 100%, mate. I mean, we managed to get one on Thursday with basically a new centre-back pairing, and that could only have been good for their confidence. So I'm like you, mate. I would love to keep that going as much as we possibly can. I don't know. Something's telling me 3-1 today. It keeps sticking out in my head, but I totally agree with that, mate. Clean sheet would be nice to get today for the goal difference as well.
We always get a tricky game up here, but it'll be interesting to see how they set up.
Well, I think they'll go with the 10 behind the ball, mate, and just try and catch us on the break. They'll probably lead that boy Matt Kennedy up there. He sell today. That's usually what they do against us, isn't it? So
Halloran be playing.
Halloran's playing, is he?
I don't know. Will he be playing?
Well,
I mean, obviously they'll play attacking football because you'll see the ground will be absolutely sold out. You know.
Yep. Tottenham always has a kind of organised team against us. I mean, we didn't struggle. We got the 3 points up there last year, but we kind of left it late last year. So let's hope we don't have to do that again today. I mean, an early goal, mate. A goal within the first 10 minutes. I know I say it most weeks, but I just feel the early goal's important.
Here. Well, if people want to join us, what's the number, Stardog?
The number is 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online. Will you be brought into the call by the one and only Old School Blue? We'll go with our first caller coming in. Morning, caller. Oh, I think he's on mute. I'll give you a clue. I think he's on mute. He's talking away.
Hi, pal. How you doing? Yeah. How you doing?
It's the Bridge, man. How you doing, pal? Bridge?
All right, bud. And everybody else okay?
Oh, quartered, old mate. Quartered.
I was thinking it was half past, to be honest with you. Shocker. So, I've not even seen the team yet, to be honest.
Well, Stardog will give you it.
I'm going to have to tap my head here. The team is Alan McGregor, James Tavernier, Connor Golson, Philip Hollander, Borna Barisic. In the midfield, we've got Steve Davis, Joe Aribo, and Ryan Jack. On the right-hand side will be Shea Ojo. Left-hand side will be Brandon Barker. Through the middle is Alfredo Morelos. And the substitutes, everybody apart from Katic.
And King.
And King, sorry, aye.
And King, aye.
No Katic again today, Bridge in the squad.
But Skipper's telling us he's got a thigh strain, and you know how honest a man he is, Bridge.
Yes, indeed. As honest as he is, long, that boy.
Yep. Just check your change when he gives you it.
So what I'm saying is, so it's McGregor, Tav, Golson, Hollander, Barisic, Davis, Jack, and Aribo.
Yep.
Ojo, Morelos, and Barker.
Yep.
Sounds good for me.
4-3-3, and the substitutes are Stardog. He's not got him, is he?
I've got him here. Foderingham, Kamara, Arfield, Edmundson, Defoe, Halliday, and Stewart.
Yeah, I thought we're just talking briefly, but a lot of people thought King might have started. He's not even made the bench.
Well, that's really surprising, isn't it? That one, because he was getting heralded that it was going to happen for him, but obviously it hasn't. What can we say, Can't say nothing here, boy. Can't say nothing here.
3 points, let King make his debut on Wednesday.
As far as I'm concerned, you know what I like? 1-0 will do me fine as long as we win, as long as we get 3 points. That's all I care about. 3 points. They're the most important thing for the Rangers. Although I did think it would give what do you call him? Wes Fotheringham a shot and goal. But
you were the only one in the whole planet who thought McGregor would be dropped in a league game.
Okay.
D in the lobby. I've got Barker, Defoe, and Katic to score. D, you're going to have to rethink your bet, mate.
Katic isn't in. Hard luck, D.
I'll give you a bonus.
Oh man, Per Katic, he's even folk have got him down to school today and everything. He's not even
By the
getting
way, I noticed that you've went missing there's big signs up at Ibrox. Where's Stardug? The gates are waiting on you to be glued to.
Aye, Oxshare was saying that to me, mate. I'll need to go on Twitter so I won't have a wee nosy about and see who's saying that. That's funny.
Oxshare, isn't it kind of strange that ever since he said what he said, I'm talking about Stardug now, poor Katic has never been picked. That's two games now.
I think Stevie G must listen.
There you go. There you go.
I think me and Stevie G need to have a wee word with each other.
I think there's only one winner there, Stardug.
Right, that's true, mate. But I would die trying, Ox. I would die trying.
Everybody likes a trier. Anyway, yeah.
But they done well on Thursday day too, mate. So an air clean sheet today would be brilliant.
I don't disagree with your sentiments, mate. The big Katic has been my best centre half this season. But if he's picked up a wee knock, if he's picked up a wee knock, well, it shouldn't be anywhere near the squad. Get it fixed and do him justice and play him when he's 100%. That's what having 4 good centre halves is about, Bridge. Yeah?
Absolutely. They've got to get it sorted out. It wouldn't be surprised me that there's something's happened and the manager's keeping it low. It might be as Skipper said, a thigh strain, but there might be something more rumbling away inside.
Don't worry about it.
There might be. I don't care. The manager's got to pick, and based on Erlander's performance the other night there, which I thought he was outstanding, as you know, I think he had a great game, and I actually thought Golson had a great game as well, to be honest. So those two might grow together insofar as experience and good play. You might find that. I just feel, you know what I'm like, Oxford. I just feel the balance wasn't there. No matter what we did, we didn't seem to have a balance in the team. You look across, you're talking Goldson, Katic, and then even Flanagan. Nothing against any of them, but you're talking about your left side of your central defensive core and your left back were both right-footed and badly right-footed for Flanagan. It was unfortunate for him that way, you know.
I get that, Bridge, but I mean there's part of me doesn't like the left and right. I prefer one gone and one behind, you know. I don't like a square defence personally, you know. But everybody sees the game slightly different, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, can I just say when you want your fullbacks to drive forward, they have to be they have to be strong on the side that they're going for. So Tavernier,
you're not being fair. You're not being fair on them if they're no.
I think so.
Aye. I mean that's how Flanagan. I think that's how we all appreciate the job that John Flanagan does for us.
Oh, absolutely. You
know, but Barisic is in possession, Stardug, and if he plays and he plays like he can, we've got a gem on our hands.
100%, mate. I mean, he is definitely worthy to start the day, mate. I know we've questioned him a lot. We really have questioned Barisic a lot, and rightfully so, mate. But I mean, for the League of Warsaw game, I mean, he never really did much in the St Mirren game apart from the goal, but that goal won us the game. He taken that into the League of Warsaw game. I thought he was solid in that game. He's been away in international duty. He played a couple of big games for Croatia. He's come back. We've given him a wee rest. He come back in again on Thursday night, and he was outstanding for us, mate. So he's 100% worthy his start of the day, and long may it continue for him because I want him to do well. I was one of his biggest critics last year, but I really have seen a big difference in him last year, mate, and honestly, long may it continue.
Here, mate. Bridgeman, so if people want to join us and give us their thoughts, what's the number? Oh, he's on mute.
The number is 0141
I was
356 1972.
Or John's at Skype at rangersradio.online where you brought into the call with the one and only Old School Blue. If you've got any thoughts on the team or how the game's going to go today. So I've got you down for a 1-0 bridge.
That's it. That's do for me.
Yeah. And Stardogs went for 3-1. I'm being
Well, can I just say, I've noticed the boys have been a bit more, should I say, a bit more realistic in their scores. And I know when we say 4-0, basically it's a wish. To be perfectly honest, I don't know if there's any teams that Rangers would be able to take 6 or 7 off up front. Because, guys will just put a daft... Well, you'd put a daft bet on to do that, You wouldn't go there and put your mortgage on a 6 or 7-0,
No, not at all.
What I mean? So,
you wouldn't do that for any team. I thought Man City were lucky yesterday. We'll be joined by Caller. Morning, Caller.
Aye, it's Gary for Hampton, lads.
How we doing, Gary? How's things, mate?
Aye, all good. How's yourself?
All good. All good. What's on your mind, mate, and what's your thoughts on the team? How you think it's going to go?
It's a good team lineup. I'm actually really happy that Morelos is getting another run out and Barisic really good, and Barker. I'm liking to see that we've got Barker and Ojo on. So that's good. So it looks a good attacking team.
Mm-hmm. And what about the central defence? You happy with that?
Aye. Obviously, Cathick's not even featuring in the squad, but I think for the other night there, I think you can tell that that's the defensive pairing that Gerrard's always wanted, I think. He's wanted Highlander to come in and take that position kind of thing and solid up the defence. But he was, actually, the other night there, he done a good professional performance, I thought. The whole team did, to be honest. I think I was listening to the guys after the match the other night, and you were saying about obviously tiredness kicked in, which I totally agree with. I think, like I says, Ojo and Morelos looked as though they were a wee bit running and empty near the end, but no, I'm really happy with the team today. It's going to be, I think, a game like that we'll need to go at them. And a lot of players in the St Johnstone team that looks at will probably want to, especially O'Hara playing against us today, I think he'll be wanting to answer his critics a wee bit. So,
you mean number 29?
Aye.
You were always a big fan, Bridge.
I know. I know. Right now, I can sit and smirk simply because his contract would have been up and blah 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 blah. But really and truly, that's probably, of all the years that we've had bad signings, but since we came up, we went and got that guy because he played a really good game against us, and we gave him £500,000. When we was well just saying, here's a wee donation to you, seriously. However, I'm not going to more.
We gave him a few quid as well, Bridge.
Absolutely, pal. No, I'm not being funny when I say it. That guy was sincerely a waste of money. There's some boys on our radio station said the first time they saw him playing for Rangers, rubbish, shouldn't be there, blah blah blah, and they weren't far wrong.
It's all a bit levels, I think. Let's say, and the St Johnstone team doesn't probably hardly any pressure, and let's say they'll have probably a couple of good performances throughout the year, and you'll probably find it'll always be against the bigger teams. So that's the day that's probably just one for us to watch today, I think.
And also, when you're a player like him with pace, and you're playing for St Johnstone, who play on the breakaway, and you're playing against all the teams in an open game of football, there will be pace. But if you're playing for us, maybe 8 out of 10 games, everybody's playing with 10 men behind the ball. The pace sometimes can hinder you because there's nowhere to go.
Aye.
And that's a God's honest truth, that. Yeah.
The one thing that pace players need, Stardog, is grass. Or plastic.
100%, mate. 100%, mate. I mean, I think a bit of trickery is going to be important as well. And Brandon Barker and Shea Ojo, I mean, they've definitely got that. I don't think there will be too much space for the two boys to run into today. I mean, they both like to go inside, so hopefully that they can create a bit of space for themselves today and maybe get a couple of shots after the day. But there won't be much space on the park for any wingers today, I don't imagine.
Well, I think St Johnstone's Park, I believe, isn't that bad. But they're going to be like 6 and 6. If they could get 12 men on there, bring one on just to cheat us, you know. That's what they'll do. They'll be fit. 10 men inside
You
the
need to let that Moscow Dynamo game go, Bridge.
I know, pal. I know.
Nah, he does, didn't he? But I would take it when he.
Well, I thought the way we played on Thursday in the second half, we had to go and match. You know, from a defensive perspective, we had to just wait and be patient, give them the ball, let them do what they want with it, and then when we got the ball, we could move up the park. But it's energy sapping doing that. And we watch these other teams, they come to Ibrox and they just sit in. They're not sitting in because the tactic says we'll just wait and get a break. They're waiting on us slowing the game down ourselves. So
rope-a-dope, mate. Rope-a-dope.
Exactly.
Can I come back in that one?
I don't go, guys.
It just obviously about Thursday. I think me and you are kind of on the same page about Ojo, that we're kind of sceptical on him and stuff like that. And I was watching Jared's interview on him the other night, and he was saying about how he's brought him in, but he is still young and stuff like that. And it's probably something I forgot about really with him, that he's never really been at obviously he's joined a big club, but he's like coming to us is a total different ball game. And the other night I watched him and near the end, and I could see Morelos like shouting at him for him to move to get down the wing, because he had a couple of times where he was ready to play the ball down the wing for him, and when he run stuff like that, he's needing to learn that, obviously dig in and just get that extra 10% just to, like, he could have created another goal for us and stuff like that. And it's just
he's not
lazy.
He's not alone in Bridgeman. We've seen a lot of boys and we've maybe played with some over the years, and as you get older you see the game slightly differently. But he's not alone, and good players when they're young think they only have to play when they're on the ball, and it's the what you have to do after the ball that develops your game.
Oh, absolutely. You can see the difference in some of the players, and if we get Ojo, if we're managed to keep him to the end of the season, he will be a different player from now. I mean, if he wants to integrate himself into Rangers completely, he will be the runner that we're looking for from an attacking perspective, and you'll also see him coming back and no hesitation, just come back, pick up the ball. That boy Barker does it at the moment. He's got a wee bit of pace. He comes back. You can see them the way they run. Their whole philosophy about football changes and into the Rangers way. Now, obviously, that's if he wants that to happen. But you can see some of the boys that were brought in. Barisic, my goodness gracious, what a difference. Here they're talking about him being a smashing player and he's getting his international caps and so on and so forth. Last season they could have seen him. Most of the Rangers fans I know anyway were saying, oh, well, I don't know about him. If we could set him, get our money back for him, let him go. He's a superb player.
I think most people would have done that in the summer.
Yeah, absolutely, pal.
You know, but we'll
reminds you a bit of Papic.
I always think one of the difference, maybe when you're talking about Papic, is Big Sasa was always solid in the tackle, which Barisic sometimes hasn't been, but he won a good 50-50 there on Thursday, Gary, for the goal.
Aye. I think really when Papic first came to us, obviously under Le Glen, he was that kind of guy that you're like, oh God, he's not going to be able to cut it. But I mean, it gave him a couple of years.
Put him at centre off, mate. Put him at centre off, you know, and then he turned into a left back legend. Big Sasa.
Exactly, I know.
7 out of 10 every week he was Bridge, wasn't he?
I mean, he was a really good player. But can I just say this? He was a football player. He was a football player, you know. And I think you could find, as long as it's somewhere on the left side of your team, Papac would have given you a right good show, no more. I actually think Andy Halliday's like that. As long as he's playing on the left of the team, he'll do a job for you. He's not going to be the best in the whole world, but he's going to do a job for you. Papac was, of course, a different level above that, you know.
And he took one of the penalties in Florence, stood up and showed the bottle. So we'll never forget Big Sasa. Aye, Stardog, Barker getting his sort of full debut. Yeah, am I right when I say that? It's been 2 substitutes.
Aye, that's his first start for us. Aye.
Did he start at East Fife? I think he came on off the bench. He came off the bench at East Fife.
He came on. Him and Andy came on off the bench that day.
So this is his first start. So we'll be interested to see how he performs, mate.
100%, mate. I mean, I said last week I was excited to see Brandon Barker coming. I thought that was going to be maybe the answer to the Ryan Kent deal been dead in the water for me up here. And I know Man City had a lot of hopes for him. I watched a wee documentary on him on YouTube. I think it's something to do with where he's from, how the kind of hopes that the team had built on him at the time. And he's a brilliant player, mate. He's got a trick or two in his locker and all. He's not feared to come inside and have a dig. So I'm excited to see Brandon Barker today. I expect good things for him this season as well. I think he's got a big part to play for us this year as well along the way. So excited to see him, mate. I'm actually very excited to see the front three all together, because that would be my front three now. Obviously with Kent being injured, that would be my front three. It would be Ojo, Morelos and Brandon Barker. So I'm excited to see what kind of link up play they're going to have. What kind of, I don't know, just in general, mate. They're all round play. I'm excited to see how they're going to play today with each other.
I agree with that. I think that I have to say we have to be very wary with Brandon Barker, because he's never got a close season, so he never got a pre-season. So he's going to have to catch up with his fitness levels, and this might be just a place where he can start to show a wee bit today. But he has to. His levels aren't there yet, I don't think, from a fitness perspective. But my goodness, he's got a lot of pace. Wow, a lot of pace that boy's got. Really looking forward, like a Stardug. I'm excited to see that. I'd love to see, for instance, the young boy we got, Jake Hasty. I'd love to see him on the right and a real player like Kent or Barker on the left. You know, people that know what they're doing. That's what I want to see.
It's a very, very young forward three, innit, really? It's exciting.
Morelos is a daddy.
Yeah, there you go. It just shows you, doesn't it? By the way, I'm not kidding.
Telling him how to behave, Bridge.
I think Morelos has I don't know what's going on with there, but the wee things that I've been reading on follow and places like that, his kudos is sky high. They're turning around and saying, now I'll say this to you, Oxley, because I think you're one of the boys that said this, but people could see Morelos not being the striker or the number one striker, but being the guy that does the tricky work and win the ball just behind the striker. There's a few of the boys on here said that last year. He could see him doing that. He's a really good, clever player.
He puts in a shift for you.
Absolutely.
What he's brought in, I don't know if you've seen it in Thursday night, Gary, at the bottom of the sky, and the one he tried to volley with outside his foot. And it went to Stevie G, and he even started laughing. In fact, he done better than the Scotland rugby team the day with
See, since he's the discipline side of it, by the way, he's just kicked on tenfold. Like, I was a big, see, like, last season, stuff like that, and I was, like, not so much critical, but I was, that way I was getting fed up with him. And see, he screwed the nut a wee bit. Yeah, that's what he wanted. And the thing is, he's doing the right thing. He's showing his performances on the park rather than being in the headlines for getting sent off. And that's all we asked for. We just wanted him to go and perform. And I think, like I say, the days, like I say, I'm like Stardog. I'm really excited about Barker. I think that's a perfect game for him. I think he should get stuck in the day and try and get himself another goal, and try and cement a place, because, like I say, I think that front three, that to me is strong. And midfield, I'm surprised with Kamara, but maybe he's been obviously arrested and stuff like that. But apart from that, I think it's a big, strong team today.
Aribo is helping both boxes, Bridge. But before we carry on, can I just give a shout out to Mac in the lobby, and the people know what I'm talking about. The most sensible guy in Racing Loyal, Mac.
Racing Loyal.
Mac's the most sensible guy in Racing.
What did he get the winner for yesterday?
No, he never get any winners, but he's still the most sensible guy.
Most sensible, okay.
Right.
And there's a reason for that, is there?
Oh, by a distance, mate, by a distance. Aribo, he helps us in both boxes. He's 6'2", he's flicked us on, he's headed them away. He gives us because Jack and Davis, who are both go for it, he does, but he gives us that wee bit of height. Sometimes it can help us, Bridge.
Yeah.
If you think back to the Morelos goal against who was it? We beat 3-1. Who was it? Livingston.
Livingston.
It was a wee flick on for him that and it was a finish for Morelos. So he helps us in these boxes. Kamara's not quite got to that yet. I think Kamara will definitely start the game on Wednesday, and he has to get up to speed, and then we'll get competition for places moving forward.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good tussle in our midfield for places. So at the present moment, a couple of them have got it cemented. I would suggest that Ryan Jack and Stephen Davis are going to be the number 1 and 2 from a midfield perspective. But there's no doubt about it. Sometime they're going to have to be given a bit of respite. And you've got that young boy, Aribo. To me, he's different class. Just different class. Now, he's got a lot to learn, of course. But the likes of today will be it'd be great to see him, to see how he responds today. He can't get lost in the game, because you know how they kind of defend in real depth, and he can't get lost in it, and he can't get picked, he can't get caught up in the booting, because they'll kick above the grass, they'll boot it,
I think that's a good point,
Do you
Gary.
think-
Keep our discipline, win the match, yeah.
Yep, and what I say is, and nobody kind of gone missing kind of thing in the midfield. What I say is, it's just right for the start, just go at them, because the way they've been playing, St Johnstone, we should go at them, attack them, if you mean, the way the rest of the teams have been, because any team that's went at them, they've took more than 2 goals off them. So I think just go at them, and down the line we probably will have a bit of a headache with the choices we've got to pick, especially with Kent coming back and stuff like that. But not really looking forward to the game today. I'm looking for a good result.
Bridgeman, biggest game of the season.
Again, every week I say it. This is
Where do you go joint top of the league? Yeah.
This is it. This is it now. Today, this is massive for us. Just massive. And every game is turning out that way. We've been speaking of this for nearly all of last season, and particularly the second half of last season. And now here we are. I mean, this is only the 6th game of the season. This is only 6th game of the season, and it's the biggest game of the season. Fantastic, isn't it? But very exciting times for us. Very exciting times. I can't help laughing because you're watching your team and you're thinking, not that long ago we were watching it between with closed fingers and things like that. Now you're looking at it.
I was only the kick-off, Bridge.
See if we get a penalty today, guys. What happens?
Tavernier will take it.
I
think so.
Take it again, aye.
Yeah, I think Tavernier's the whole emotion of the other day there. The whole emotion, I think, I think so anyway. You could see because he wasn't himself. It definitely wasn't himself. He must have misplaced 20 passes. He must have missed so many things he normally headers. And when he did header them, he didn't header them properly. And all of these stupid things in his game. I think he only got about 3 really good crosses in. That thing just too much for him. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad that big game's over, and we've got the 3 points. And now Tavernier needs to settle down and show us what he's got.
Gary?
I think he'll get it again. I think he needs another penalty just to kind of reassure people that he can still take them. If you mean, I think if he gets a penalty today, then and he scores it, then that should put that back on track, kind of thing.
But if it's no him,
again, no.
If it's no him, it's Morelos,
100%.
That's it, isn't it?
What would be?
And what about the boy King? Is he not good? Is he a penalty taker? That boy
Not
King.
a lot of good today, is he?
No. I mean in general.
I don't know, mate. I don't know.
Okay.
I was always wondering to see that.
We've not seen a lot of the boy King really in it. It's been real cameos in it.
Yeah.
I would like to see a bit. I would like to see Meriam, mate. But I mean, obviously, on the midfield's performances recently, I mean, it is hard for him to get in there. I would have Jack ahead of him now. I would have Davis and Aribo, and I don't know, but Kamara. Kamara's been kind of hot and cold this year for me, but he's starting to come on a wee bit again. I mean, he played brilliant on Thursday, so I would like to see a bit of more Andy King, because Andy King, for me, he's a box-to-box midfielder as well. I mean, you're no Leicester's all-time top goal scorer for nothing for midfield, so he couldn't get you a goal, Andy King. He is creative as well, so I would like to see more Andy King, but no complaints with the squad today. Maybe he's got a wee niggle as well.
I've seen some of the press are intimating that Ryan Jack's been offered a new contract, Bridge.
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. I think that to me that was obvious straight from the very start of the season. And you saw that couple of games that he wasn't there. Or was it just the one he missed? But my goodness gracious, what a difference. He gives that steadying, bit of stealing his tackles and things like that. I think he's a fabulous player. I was ever so happy when he signed for us.
We can talk about all we want about value for money, but the midfield five, if you like, for Thursday night, Gary, didn't cost us a lot of money, did it?
No. And the other night I was wondering where that team was in the Old Firm game. That was a perfect team that should have been out in the Old Firm game. No, we go back to it, but what I say is it was just the total level of performance and the attacking performance. I'm just like, it's night and day. That's what we should be doing.
Yeah.
You know what? You no matter which area you look in social media and you get people's opinions on who's doing what, and nearly every time you see they're talking about these high-priced Celtic players, but they never say high-priced Rangers players. Strangely enough, they never say it. This is only people commenting. They just seem to, they're going to get a lot of money for that player, but nobody's going to get any money. And I think we've got the best midfielder, the best two midfielders possibly in Scotland. To me, without a doubt, Davis and Ryan Jack, sorry. Fantastic players. Just fantastic players. Lucky to have them.
They're good players. How's it going to go for you today, Gary?
What's that, sorry?
How's it going to go?
Score-wise?
Yes.
I would say I would be hoping for a bit of 3-0 today.
Well, I'd take that, mate. I'd take that. And
I think Greg Stewart's on the bench as well.
Aye, good to him coming on for one of the wide men as well. I would like Morelos to score. I know it's not important who scores the goals, Stardog, it's the Ayrshire accent. I'd like Morelos to score the goals, and I don't care if he gets all three because confidence is a great thing for a centre forward.
100%, mate. I don't know if you got that wee picture I sent you midweek. He's sitting the new currently top of the goal scoring charts for the Europa League, so I would like him to get up there for the league and all and just do the two of them this year. That's very possible for me, mate, because he does seem to have a wee knack for getting a goal or two in Europe, but I'd love him to bang in a couple of goals today. For me, mate, I'm the same as you. I love to see him scoring goals because that's what he's all about for me. And you see that shot you were talking about during the week there. See that's a player, mate, that's breathing nothing but confidence. That's all that is. And I think Gerrard appreciated that as well. So long may that continue.
You're here, so we've got a 1-0 for Bridge. A 3-0 for Gary, was it?
Yep.
A 3-1 for Stardog. Right, Max sent me this, so I'll go with all Max score. He's gone for 5-0 for the Rangers.
Oh my God! Well done, Mac. Love it. Love it.
So I'm going with all Mac, being the most sensible man in racing, loyal, Mac. Anyway, gentlemen, we've reached that time of the evening. Last thoughts. Go on, Bridge. Give us a wee shout. Get the troops up for it. Go on.
Oh, what can I say? Sorry, I was a bit late today, guys. I was thinking it was 11:30. I'm quartered. But what can I say? Marvellous, great discussions, really, really good stuff. So all you can say is to all the Rangers fans all over the world, in particular Rangers fans on here on Rangers Radio, big game today, biggest game of the season, and we need to win it. So come on, Rangers, get in there, mollicate them. Keep it going for the Rangers.
You're here, thanks to Bridge, thanks to Gary, thanks to Stardog and Fox for joining us here on the phone in. We'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle, talking about a Rangers victory. Take it away, Old School Blue.
Today, forever and for always, we are Rangers through and through. Well, the legends come and the legends go, but Rangers live on just the same. For a new one's born when the blue shirts won, and we all remember their name. We are the legendary Rangers. We wear the legendary blue. face the world and say, bring it on some more, 'cause you know for